This is a mini lesson where we are going to practice stretching out our words. So, we have read many different science fiction stories and discussed the elements that authors use throughout those. And we've also practiced planning our own ideas using science fiction. Today we're going to use our ideas to write like those authors, but we are going to learn how to write words that we are unsure of how to spell. So today we're going to learn a strategy on how to stretch our sounds and write what we hear. So first we're going to practice clapping our hands to sound out different sounds and words. So our first word that we're going to sound out is the word cat. Cat is a CVC word pattern, so that means that it has a consonant, a vowel, and then a consonant. So for cat, C is our consonant, A is the vowel, and T is the other consonant. So if we're going to clap our hands for each sound, I am going to clap on each letter as I say the sound. So, cat, C-A-T, cat. Now I'm going to sound it out. Cat, cat. So for each sound, I'm clapping my hands. So let's do another one. Let's do bat. B-A-T, bat. Now we're going to try another word that has a digraph. So for the word flat, we hear two letters that make one sound. So flat, fla-a-t, flat. So now we're going to practice writing those words using the sounds we hear. So if we are trying to write the word cat, I'm going to sound out my first letter, K. I know that C makes the K sound, so I'm going to write C on my paper. A is the short sound for the vowel A. So short vowel A makes A. So I'm going to write A after my C. And then our last sound that we hear in cat is T. And I know that the letter T makes the T sound. So I'm going to sound it out and make sure that I've wrote the right letters for that word. K-A-T. It should be C-A-T, cat. Now let's write the word flat. So first we're going to sound it out. Fla-a-t. I know that fla has to be two letters together. And the first sound I hear is f, so letter F. Then I hear fla, l. L makes that sound, so F-L. A is also the letter A. And then our last sound is T, and I know that T makes the T sound. Flat, fla-a-t. So I should write F-L-A-T for flat on my paper. So together we are going to write a sentence, stretching our sounds and writing what we hear. So our sentence today is going to be, I like to play with my dog Jax. So if we're writing our sentence, we already know that the letter I is always capital. So that's our first word. So we're going to uppercase our I. I like. Like is a sight word, so we should know how to spell this, but if not, we can sound it out. L. L makes L, so I'm going to write L on my paper. L, I. We can hear I, that's a long vowel I. So L-I, like. I hear K, and I know this is a sight word, so I'm going to put a K and then my E on the end. We always know that E makes our vowel say its name. So E makes like, say I. I like to. T. T makes T, so I'm going to write T. To. I know that O comes next because that's a sight word. I like to play. Pl. I hear pl, a. P first, then I hear pl. I hear an L, and then A. With, W is W, I, and then TH. I like to play with my, M. I know M makes M. My is a sight word, so I know Y will come next. I like to play with my dog is our next word. Dog is also a CVC word pattern, so it is consonant, vowel, consonant. So I'm going to sound it out. Duh, ah, duh. So I hear three sounds. The first sound I hear is duh. I know that D makes duh, so I'm going to write D. Ah, short vowel O. G, and G makes G. So I like to play with my dog, Jax. J, ax, J, ax. First sound I hear is J, J, A, so short vowel A, and then X for X. So I like to play with my dog, Jax. That's the end of my sentence, so I'm going to write a period. So we stretched our sounds and wrote the letters that we heard. So today we're going to work together to write the sounds we hear in words. So I just modeled and demonstrated how we can sound out our words, clapping our hands, and writing those sounds that we hear to make our words. So as a class, we're going to write a class story and practice sounding out the words and writing those letters. So we're going to clap our hands to stretch our words, and you're also going to be writing in your writing journals. All right, so I want you to always remember that when we stretch our words, you need to say it slowly and write one sound at a time. Today, I want you to write words on your page by stretching them out and writing what you hear. Reread the word to make sure you've heard and sounded it out correctly. After we write today, we will share some of our words and our spellings with the class.